and welcome. Excuse the funny little squeak I started with. Welcome to Liz at Home. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you how I color water. I'm going to do this one today with markers, and I'll do another one with pencils on another day. So this is from Deborah Muller's Whimsical Mermaids. I have the PDF book and I've printed this sheet, and I'm using Copic markers. I'm using these are all Copic Chows, number B39, but it doesn't matter which type of Copic or Copic, whichever you prefer to call it, the numbers carry through on all the various types. This is B39, B29, whoops-a-daisies, and B24. So basically a dark, medium, and light-ish blue. I also have B00 in case I need a very light one. And now I'm going to zoom in on the sea. So what I'm going to do is, because there's a rock here, I want to give the impression of the water swirling around the rock and the fish. And as you can see, Deborah Muller, the artist, has given sort of swirl lines. So I'm going to lightly go around the edge here of the mermaid's tail, which would be like a dark area because it's a tail. I mean, not so much it's a tail, it's a shadow cast by the mermaid lying there, hanging onto her rock. I think she's got such a cute face, this mermaid. And then I'm going to go to the next darkest color, which is B29, and I'm going over the first color a little bit and then bringing this out. And swirling in there. The reason I go over the other color is to blend them together. I want this dark color around the fishy as well. And the important thing will be to also leave some white spaces, which will be highlights. I'm trying to give a bit of direction here, going around here. I'm not entirely following all the artist's lines. I may go over them with either glitter pen or white gel pen. I'll decide when this is finished. Going to make this area darkish here towards the back of the sea, and get lighter nearer the front as well. And then the dark one around the rock here again. And also on that dark area. So I'm keeping towards the back here of the sea darker. And then I want to bring in some of the darkness at the edges. So I'm going to do some stripes in of this very darker colour into the corners of the little starfish, which I've coloured in glitter gel pen. Around the edges here, do some coming in there. Little bit on these dark lines. And then going over the dark blue just a little bit, because I want to be able to give the highlights some room, and extending that, going over this circle. It's nice to kind of give the bit of movement that has been created by these artist lines. And then I'm going into my next lightest colour, which is the B24. Going over the darker bit, just going to leave that light. So the thing with using the markers is to go over the dark area until it kind of blends with the lighter one as well. Because the alcohol, I'm not sure if it sort of bleaches. Bleaching is the wrong word, but what is there already bleaches the darker color. Blends them together so that they don't land up looking just like stripes. And then I am going to take this B00 and I'm going to go over these highlight areas just to blend them in a bit, because I think they were too pale as white. And now I'm going to go back to my darker one, the B. No, I think I'm going to go right the way back to the B39 and go over the lines. I'm going to go over that with white again, but I want the darkness to contrast with the white. That's the reason I'm doing this here. I don't know if what's in my mind will work. Always one has this idea. This I want to show depth. These little swirls. There we are. And I'm going to take this B24 again and just go in a bit from on the edges to brighten it up a bit. Because it's all quite wet now and spreading. And then I'm going to take my Posca pen. I've got this one which is becoming empty. It's a 1.8 millimeter. Just going to give it a try here. Wondering if I should go off and fetch another one. I think it's okay. I'm still in screen, and then I'm going to go over. I could do this with gouache, but I decided to use the friendly Posca here, and it seems to be working. I hope so. So I'm kind of half next to and half on top of the black line. I need to get this pen going again. Just putting a few dashes here and there as well. Little flecks to liven that up. And there we are, quick and easy. That was how I coloured this water in this Deborah Muller picture. I'm going to zoom out again. And I'll colour the rest of the picture of this image for what I coloured in August, and you can see what it looks like there. I'll be back quite soon with a how I colour water with coloured pencils. The thing is, there's not only one way. That's how I'm colouring it this time. But it's a nice, quick, easy way. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye now.